Oh my god, dude. Oh my god. Oh my god. Oh my god. Let's roll. No, I'm kidding. I'm still depressed. I'm not just as fucked up as I was yesterday, dude. Dude, yesterday, oh my god. The world was thick and heavy. The brain function was fucking up. I could barely close the door. Let's watch a quick warm-up video while we wait for people to arrive. And by quick, I mean we are going to... We're gonna skip through this one a little bit. I just stopped looking at cute Asian women though. It makes me way more depressed.
It is really good.
But I don't know. She is like a great lifter. She's very strong. She's very disciplined. I honestly was using her to help get other women to like lift. You know, like hey, you know, you should. This stuff is so effective that you can apply such a little amount of time doing it compared to anything else, and I'll find you very attractive.
GG Bulgarian Split Squad.
One of the craziest DMs from Rhea recently was her being like, you look at naked men for hours, you fucking faggot. She's so angry. But I don't know what she's talking about. I guess bodybuilding. I guess the fact that I've seen bodybuilding before is something to attack me on, which is crazy. Hey, I just appreciate I just appreciate that Chris Bumstead looks insane, you know? Like that it's kind of sick. It's kind of sick. You know, even talking about it, I'm probably self-harming. Remember when Dung Devil broke up with me? He goes, it's good that we're finally off the topic of the fat, diabetic, cancer-ridden, attention-seeking e-girl and are back on wholesome shit, like video games. That's fucking crazy. It's awesome though. What is this message at 2:25 AM? 5:50 is a huge step though. 10 is a bit. Oh, okay, yeah, no, we did have that. Oh, I accidentally scrolled up. I see. Oh man, what a year, what a year. I just needed like friends. I just needed like a friend group for this year, which I know like a lot of people were there for me, but like I don't know. The whole point was that Rhea was literally meant to be. I didn't mean to like put it on her or anything. Just nothing but a peanut. I'm just saying, it's just good to have friends. Chat. It's just good to have really good, cool friends. Anyway, the e-girl that Justical fucking that if you're a fan of makes you a pedophile yesterday. I'm actually a huge fan. Not that I watched the stream. I used to know a girl who had a very silly voice, a lot like Shondo's. Sounded like Elmo, and she had trouble streaming with it. So I ended up watching Shondo and like asking the community and asking Shondo. But I mean, she never saw my. I don't know, like yeah, she never reacted. She never noticed me, senpai. I'd just be being like, hey, how do you deal with it? And I would like scrub through her content to find her like doing it on stream. And she was super funny, super edgy. Even in the fucking thing that Justical posted last night, Justical did like a brutal speech being like, you are a pedophile if you watch this. And then he pressed play, and Shondo just said the most based, fucking outrageous shit. It's hard to explain. Our incel is live, actually.
Then you were doing your job as
When was it? It was somewhere near the start here. Oh, here it is. Easy
Nobody
peasy.
even says anything.
Here we go.
There are the times
Also, Denims clearly isn't arguing that all VTubers or following VTubers is degenerate, which I don't know if I would grant that, okay? I think a lot of VTubers, except Yanners, other than Yanners, but if you follow someone other than Yanners, okay, sorry, she's saying, no, it's not just degenerate, but there's absolutely, like, a constellation of follows that you could say is degenerate, and that guy falls under it. Right? Asmongold, all the titty streamers, the Asian, like, belly dancing girl streamers. Like, that constellation, he is absolutely just the most degenerate gooner loser.
we don't like real women anymore. What, you mean these virtual women go online and make money?
Anybody who follows this person is an actual pedophile. I would not let around any under 18 member of my family, ever. If you follow this person at all, you are, like, actually a pedophile. You are literally a pedophile if you follow this and listen to this like 40-year-old woman do baby talk in your ear. Yeah, end it, okay? Actually end it.
Money and I have to spend 3 hours putting makeup Get over it, whore. Your days are over. Your womb is drying up. My womb is eternal.
She just reached through the screen and told you to get fucked, dude. Bro. Your eggs are drying up. Oh, man. My heart is racing. Not because of Shondo, but because Top Bronson is in my chat. As well as Techno Monster. Hello. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. I'm doing a little bit better today. So, that's wonderful. In fact, I don't know if I've looked in the mirror today. Let's cam up and we can all get a big surprise at how I actually look. Actually, I have to lean down and unplug and replug my camera back in. I don't want to do that. The base just a cool take. I mean, yeah, I don't think Shondo is the one to go after for that. Because she's very fucking funny. Best, what's her real name? Best Shadow Dragon? Shadow Dragon. What? And on top of that, she legitimately is like disabled. That is like her real voice. Or it's like, there's like a fine line of me. I mean, I don't know if it is her real voice. It's obviously not like her real voice, but like you can like change your voice, right? It's a little bit like the pirate software effect, where it's like obviously this cunt is changing his voice, and it becomes, is it sus? Like if Shondo, no, I'm not gonna go there. I was gonna double down. I was gonna quadruple down and be like, I'd fuck her. I'd marry her. I mean, I'd marry her. Sorry, if I start fucking a woman, it means I want to marry them and be with them forever. So you know. Those go hand in hand because I'm a romantic. Yeah, and she's changing it to appeal to anime fans. Well, I don't think she is. Yeah, basically. I think she's just doing it to feel more comfortable in herself, like similar to someone who would like go to the gym or someone who would become like a bodybuilder or this or that. And that level of vanity is something I'm totally okay with in order to like feel okay like within yourself. Bro, the spin boy, sometimes the memory of Spin Boy like inspires me to have certain arguments. So I love that we have the Spin Boy chatting emote just to double down. But like if she wants to sound like that just because she is, then it's fine. It's pedo bait. Well, like I said, bro, I'd fuck her. So I guess call me baited. I'm kidding. I'm just saying I used to have a girlfriend who had a crazy voice like that, and that's how I found Shondo, because I was helping that girlfriend fucking figure that shit out with her voice. And the fact of the matter is, it feels so weird saying a Shondo. It makes me feel like a fucking super fan, to be honest. I feel like it's changing my brain chemistry. Yes. She is like a voice actor as well. But she, because I end up looking into it, like, she ends up having all of these fucking life problems, and her family is like really fucking poor, where she's from like she's like really sick, so she can't really work. I can't remember. Her mum is like a minimum wage worker who is supporting. She lives with her grandparents and her sister and her mum and then her, and then she's like sick as fuck. Shondo isn't just like a 40-year-old woman. She is legitimately someone who is like stuck in a 4'8" body that is like fucking not absorbing nutrients and is like retarded. Like, I would probably guarantee Shondo's lifespan is probably reduced by like 20 points. I mean, 20 years. You know, she's like that kind of fucking person. So you can, and then, I don't know, on top of that, bro, the craziest part about me defending this, and then Justical having the quote-unquote base take just earlier, is that Justical was rattling off a whole bunch of these weird VTuber names. I mean, he even knew who like Strawberry Tabby was, who I had to look up, and she's not even a VTuber. She's just like a fucked up one. But yeah, it wasn't just talking about like Fillion and Pippa, and I'm like, I was in chat, like, who are these people? Like, explain, dude. I think Fillion is the one whose voice I know, and honestly, I think people would be like more lenient towards Fillion, which I think is like more retarded than the way I'm being more lenient towards Shondo, because honestly, I think Shondo doubling down and being, I was gonna say like a parody of what people would accuse them of. I don't think it is. I think it is pedo bait, and it's so hard not to make horrible jokes. Oh, I forgot that she does the ASMR. Oh shit. Okay, I can't defend it. I'm done. Dude, I need to work on getting no, no, and it's lying on top of a person. No, these are just pillows. These are just pillows. So I was like, if this is proportionately, say this is like my chest, and then this is like my stomach. That would be, and then this is the neck, and then this is the legs. I mean, it could actually be, and then this is where the cocker. Oh no, oh no. Jondo is best. Quick, we need to pull it back. We need to pull it back. Here we go.
So the other day I was going to my local Starbucks, and when I got to the till, the barista not only
This is
had
fucked
the
up. I'm having a
audacity
mind.
to be
I'm
a
having.
woman derogatory, but also talk to me.
Please, Shondo, say something based.
This is unacceptable. So in no uncertain terms, I screamed, "Excuse me, whore! I'm married! Do not flirt with me!" As I proceeded to show her my...
This sucks. That was AIDS. Yeah, I can't dig myself out of that hole. I've been fucked. I've been raped. Look, the only streamer I watch is the Burnt Peanut. And Justical. You guys see his new intro? It was pretty sick. He got the guy who Dr. Disrespect. Like, yeah, I know that my taste in women is questionable. Did you hear me reading out the Dung Devil breakup message to me? It's good that we're finally off the topic. Wait, let me do the Dung Devil voice. Do I do the Dung Devil voice? It's good that we are finally off the topic of that fat, diabetic, cancer-ridden, attention-seeking e-girl and are back to wholesome shit like video games. Although being cancer-ridden could just be a ploy for attention from, you know... Oh, it's... fuck. Could just be a ploy for attention from you. Who knows? But this obviously... Sorry, that's the way he starts his breakup message with me. You just saw the picture? This one? Devil was a great guy. He showed me this, like, weeks before he officially, like, posted it. But, like, that's good. And, this is, like, a... There's like a whole backstory behind Dung Devil and this character, like him being this character. Yeah, it's really funny. Like there's a lot of memes to do with like this character, and then like the more you like learn about what Dung Devil's like in his life and stuff, it's like oh. Oh, honestly, the whole thing with Dung Devil becoming my lawyer was great because like I definitely asked people to be like, hey, like, you know, when I'm not around, like, it'd be good if you, like, spoke out for me and yada, yada, yada. But the level of trolling and just people not giving a fuck sort of just turned him into... It just made it, like, way too much for anyone, like, including me, and then especially, like, my friends. So, like, that in itself just, like, lessened my relationships with people, which is, like, super gay. Like on so, I guess I just wish he didn't have to do it. I don't want to say like I wish he never like defended me or anything. Because I obviously needed it and like literally asked. But like yeah, it got like ridiculous to the point of like Take And or like other like retards being like, oh, like you're getting like you're needing someone else to explain it. You're getting wrangled again, and it's like no, like I'm not asking actually for like that. And like no, you guys like it make like fuck, dude, like. He's honestly just repeating what I'm already telling you cunts, right? Like, fuck, dude. Like, fuck. Off, dude. This is the funniest shit. They ran into each other playing Taco.
Oh my god!
Oh, fuck, that's loud.
You're terrible! Hooray! Excellent work.
And there was Genji. And he voiped it to her.
That was Gingy.
Oh, this one shows the extended cut.
Oh my god, I voiped you're terrible.
Am I gonna play Hades? I don't know. I've been playing Battle Brothers lately. It's a super not fun game to watch. I've been playing a lot of Battle Brothers and Into the Breach, but those are super not fun for stream. Is Hades my style of game? I mean, it might be. It might be. The ruminating, my mental drain is as bad as it's ever been. So, I'm just checking. I'm pretty sure I have Hades pirated and downloaded. Hades 2, I mean. Honestly, there's a pretty solid chance I will. I mean, I could even get into it today. What I wanted to do was also play Vampire the Masquerade Bloodlines and do a Nosferatu run. I was playing Into the Gungeon like quite a bit recently. Even like Noita. It's just this like extended kind of bullet hell game. I just can't like lock in for it. I end up like not looking at my health, you know, and then like 40-50 minute run, I'm just like dead. And then it's like, ugh, it's not even a case of being bad at the game or being like, oh, I don't want to do that another I'll do it again. I'll get back to that point again. But inevitably the same thing will happen. Like I will ADHD out, lose focus, get owned. You know what the hardest game I played lately is though? Is Spelunky. Spelunky is like Jump King levels of hard. Holy shit, get a game in the morning. Well, one of the best things about Hades and about Binding of Isaac is like the meta progression, I think. I think Hades is probably seemingly really, really cool for that, unlocking new gods and yada, yada, yada. And like Vampire Survivors was actually one that I really enjoyed for that. Because yeah, like I could get like a 20-minute game in and still like feel like I achieved something. Felt like there was a little bit of a storyline that happened. Like not like a conventional storyline, like, you know, in like PUBG or Fortnite, it's like, oh, the storyline is like we jumped into this town and we beat a few dudes and then we killed this, we killed that. And Hades, it's like, oh, like I did this level, I beat a few bosses, I like got to this ending, I went like 6 layers deep and then I exited. With Binding of Isaac, and I'm assuming for Hades as well, like there's like heaps of different endings and pathways and things to unlock, and do you pick to go to heaven or hell, or do you pick to go to this or that? So like that sort of stuff really does make those games like great. It is like a great genre of game because like yeah, it was like all inspired by the Binding of Isaac guy, who is also coming up with a new game called Mugenics. I'm super looking
Hello,
forward to
everybody.
this. I'm actually gonna go take a big poo and put this on. Here 2 plays slower though. Slower than 1. But that could be great. Like, I'm wondering if like streaming these games and talking through them probably is like a big way for me to probably actually enjoy them more. If I just chill the fuck out and like yap in between levels and like use downtime and stuff. Yo, look at this overlay scene. Dude, when I was drunk recently, and like me and Rhea were like on good terms and shit. Like, and we were in like those 10-hour calls and shit recently. And I'm like hammered. I'm like streaming my OBS like this, and I'm like there's a call I have with Dung as well where I'm like hammered. It was like a 5-hour call, which I don't remember anything of, which is kind of sad. It was like the last time I talked to him probably in like a long time. I haven't really hung out with him this year. Fuck, I must have cleaned it all up. Wait, can you guys? Oh, you can still hear me. I was gonna say, can you hear me through all the memes? Anyway, I don't know. I while I was yapping with Rhea, I ended up going to an overlay which had like all the fundraising for the Rio Festo and like all this shit, and she got so upset. She was like, "Crispy, please, Crispy, please switch your scene." And I was seeing double, you know. Honestly, when I'm a great drunk when I get drunk enough to see double. When I'm like 4 bottles of wine deep. Maybe not that much. I never got so drunk that I was like throwing up or even really had like hangovers and stuff, but I was definitely so drunk it was like hard to focus on things. But I'm 33 and I've been drinking since I was like 15, and New Zealand has like a big heavy drinking culture, so I'm like I've been fucked up like a bunch of times. I've never had my stomach pumped, but I probably needed it a few times, you know what I mean. And this isn't like I guess I am kind of bragging. I probably shouldn't though. It makes me sound like a fucking loser. But you need to find God or Spinboy. I messaged Spinboy last night saying like, hey, like I've got like the last 30 days of my course. I'm super burned out on it. And these last final days, even the past like 10 days, the course is like falling apart. There's like not really the video, the high, like it had the lady with her voice like telling me what to do and all of that, but that's all gone, because I guess it's a lot for them to have to update the course every time the software updates, and on top of that, this like the last like 20 days especially are like freestyle projects, and that's not just going to be like 20 hours. Oh hey Snow Lucille on Twitch, hello. You have to, sorry Snow, the song requests only work on anyway, yeah, the course is just, for one, I'm like super burnt out on it. And for 2, like the 20 days isn't just like 20 hours of work. That's going to be like another like 60, 70, 80 hours. And so I just don't have like 80 hours of work to put in. Still windsurfing, like that shit act like a mental bridge. Okay, that sounds like something maybe I should look into. To be fair though, like I have legitimately gone insane and don't really have like the motivation or drive for anything. And I think Spinboy knows that. I mean, I worked like pretty hard to like fucking try to make that clear to him because he just does not understand. There is like a disconnect there. I guess in some way I'm trying to appease him by like being like, hey, like I'm doing what you said, and so essentially I said to him like, what next? So he hasn't replied, but I don't think there is an answer for what next. I think it's the same with like my therapy. My therapist is like always like being proactive for like 2 or 3 months now. I've been going to him, and I don't have like any. It's not like cognitive CBT. What's it called? CBT. I don't get like any. It's not CBT. I don't do diegetic. I don't do any kind of exposure. I don't do any of that. It's just like sitting and talking. And I had to ask him recently. I was like, "Are we doing like any kind of therapy?" And he's like, "No, this is just like talking." But I don't think I need to talk to people. I don't think I need to be proactive. I don't think I need any of that because I already can, will, and have done all that. I think I need to like look back and understand what happened to me, and probably see if I have like obsessive compulsive disorder or something. Yeah, I am smart enough to poke holes in any plans. I genuinely don't think that any plan is going to work because I have already done all of the plans. I did all that shit independently. I didn't waste my life. I literally spent my life aggressively throwing myself into it. And despite that, I am just unable to form relationships with people. I'm unable to succeed in any career path. And it gets a little bit hard to explain. It's not that I don't think I guess like I do believe that like plans will work and there are like guaranteed paths to success. I've lost my belief in coding. I kind of don't think doing the course was going to be a good thing because now I'm at the end of it. It's like, now I'm at the end of it. I'm like, oh, there actually is nowhere to go from here. I just spent hundreds of hours doing that thing. And like, you know, I know Spinboy bought it for me and was like, this would be great, but I don't think he has an answer. I think Rhea was like meant to be like my support network kind of, and she was like, yeah, like this time next year, like you'll be able to come to Europe. I mean, she literally, I know nowadays she's like, oh, like it was never like that. But I mean, she literally was like that. she literally was like, yeah, come see me and like all that sort of shit. And was like, yeah, like you're fucking, let's not get into it. Anyway, what was I going to say? I mean, she didn't believe in it. I don't think, fucking, whatever. What I'm trying to say is there are guaranteed pathways to success, I guess. But on the same note, like, it wasn't just all of my own fault that my life ended up this way. Like, I did actually just completely randomly get very, very sick. And that's why I'm not a lawyer right now. Right? Like, normally I would have a degree, if not like a master's. Normally, if things had been more normal in my life, that would have been like totally fine. Right? And I'm just in like a fucked up situation where I was like working, had no family support, and was doing like very, very hard degrees. It was all super stressful and really bad for my mental health. And then it got fucked up. So that is like doubly. So that's why I'm just like almost so crazy as you guys see me today. Plus, you're right. I did always have really bad taste in women. It's because I have really bad relationships with my family, probably. But simultaneously, I don't want to be alone. I'm like dependent. I like need people to be there for me. So I find people with fucked up people who love it. I give them that feeling of like being there for them. Because from my point of view, I'm like, hey, I really need that person in my life. I really need people in my life to like love me and be there for me. So I want to be whatever I can for them. And then in my life, I have had really bad relationships with women. And the good relationships I've had with women, I have left them. Rhea was an interesting one where she was doing hot and cold of not letting me leave her, and I still left her. So that's like huge character growth from me. But again, it came at a point where like I know I kind of had friends and stuff, but like Spinboy and Dung Devil and that aren't really like Dung Devil would like buy me video games and he would want to play and stuff. But we never got like, and I love him and I think he really likes me and stuff. I don't know though. We just never really got to a point of like Dung Devil and Wolfgang get along so well that they can hang out like all the time, like every day. I just was never really like that with like, you know, those people. I'm not going to put it in a cope sheet, plus I gotta go eat. Yeah, I gotta go take a shit still. We are coping. Sometimes you just gotta go. I feel like finishing the course is a good start. Yeah. I mean, yeah, spending the next 2 months just building a portfolio and practicing all of the coding is awesome. I just don't really have it in me. I don't want to. I can't do it. I don't have the willpower. It's fucking done. I don't know. I guess I finish the course and then I start just sending it out to employers. I'm back. Fuck, that rant to Top Bronson did end up like awful cope. Fail rant, dude. I am actually a fucking schizo loser. GG's. And I mean, fuck. I guess I'm just trying to say it. What I failed to be brief and just ended up repeating a whole bunch of shit that I know I've already told everyone. Everyone fucking knows. Is that I cannot be helped. Tried really hard. I thought that I could like tank a lot. And during my coding course, I realized I was like kind of not handling the social isolation, and I tried to fix it. And when I tried to fix it, it got a lot worse. But that mind fucked me, and I feel mind fucked right now. So I'm going to end my stream and just spiral for a little bit. Part of me wants to delete all of Top Bronson's messages in the side chat. Dude, I am probably in for like a bunch of hours of mental. I'm probably gonna spiral out for like fucking hours. Jesus Christ. I can feel it. I can feel it, dude. I can feel it. It's attacking my brain. Alright, well, good night, chat. Good night, chat. Good night. Go, let's just show face. What a fucked up stream. The Shondo run, the fucking Cope run. I don't even want to play games anymore. Fuck. I think I'm just gonna go back to Battle Brothers. Good night, chat.